live video that I wanted to put together because it's also addressing one thing I am very, very diligent about, and especially when I work with people for the first time or just in general. Like right now, most of our population is sitting a lot. So that's not a good thing if you don't make the effort to get up every hour, actually get up every 20, 30 minutes. If you're frozen in one position, I don't care if you're sitting or you're standing on a ball, like it's not good for you. You need to get up and constantly release your spine, because what's happening is you're on your computer, you're on your phone. What happens with your head and your neck? It weighs about average of 8 to 10 pounds, but every time you go further and further and further, it makes your head heavier. So what happens is over time, if you're on the computer a lot, you're reading, you're studying, that's going to mess up your posture. So it's not about just sitting upright, sticking your chest out. It's about doing corrective exercises to focus on that. And it's really important, sitting upright is not going to get your back strong or to get your shoulders in place. So those of you guys that have been following me for a while, my name is Cindy Lai. I'm a personal trainer and fitness instructor. Let me stand for a second. I grabbed a chair to show you. Well, this is my chair. It doesn't have a lot going on, but most of you guys have a backing on your chair. Mine has, it sinks in a little bit. So I don't sit very much anyway to begin with. But for those of you guys at home that are sitting all the time, it's really important. You want to release your spine. So again, I'm going to show you 5 exercises today, which are great just to help you. This is, you can put it in, you can file away, you can work on this, put it in your exercise, library, because it's something that you can do all the time. Everybody can do it, So again, a lot has to do with, I don't know what issues you have, if you're tight in your back, you're tight in your neck, you're tight in your shoulders. Today we are just addressing more of the upper body. Later on, I'll address your hips, your back, and so on and so forth. So, like anything, we're going to start sitting in a chair. So just make sure, I'm going to show you sideways what it looks like. Okay, so when you're sitting, just make sure, we can start like this and we start hunching, right? You want to keep your feet underneath the hips, okay? Just relax your shoulders. And what I want you to do is we're going to warm up the spine. We're going to do a cat-cow, but a seated cat-cow. So for those of you guys that don't know what it is, when you're, pretend like I'm on the floor, when you're going into a cat-cow, if you've seen a cat, how it rounds its back, on the floor, pulling the shoulders back. I do that a lot in a lot of my mobility classes and some of my warm-ups, but today we're going to do it if you're sitting down. Okay, so you have a seat. So grab a seat, just make sure you're comfortable. So I want you to first thing, just to relax everything, relax your shoulders. Okay, so I know if some of you guys are working right now, it's probably going to take about, 10, 15 minutes. And if you don't have time to go through the whole thing now, you can save it and come back to it later. So I want you to place your hands on top of your thighs. Just relax. Take a couple of breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And what I want you to do is I want you to tuck your chin in, scoop your belly in. Like just scoop and just let your head rest. Okay? Nothing, no tension in your arms, just let everything be heavy. So pull your belly button back. You can lean back against a chair if that feels good. Now, as you inhale, I want you to tuck your pelvis. Okay, so think about pushing your pelvis forward and slowly vertebra by vertebra rounding your back. I like to place my arms back behind me, so again, no tension. You can place your hands on top of your thighs. And think about lifting the chest. So again, no tension in the neck, no craning. So only gargle as far as you feel comfortable. And to reverse that again, exhale, scoop through your belly. So scoop, letting everything come back to start, and just slowly, again, let all the tension release from your head down. So again, this is a modified cat-cow. And again, so as you inhale, you're gonna pull the shoulders back, pushing your pelvis forward, hips forward. Okay, pull the shoulders back and just, again, let the arms relax, let the chest lift, relax the head looking up. So again, don't crunch your neck. We're gonna go a little bit faster. So exhale, scoop and round, relax everything down. So let everything be heavy and just let it hang. So I don't want any pressure. And again, so inhale, pull back, open, shoulders back, exhale, and again, breathe. So make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, relax. So just like kind of hang out there, let all that tension release, all the stress of your day, let it go. And then one more time. Exhale, breathe. So again, make sure no hunching the shoulders, roll the shoulders back. Okay, so the time you can see, your neck goes up a little bit further and retract, release, let everything go. Okay, so you can kind of just let your head go, relax everything over there. Alrighty. So this is supposed to be very like nice and easy, relaxed for the spine. You know, there's no, like, I don't want you to put tension anywhere. All right, so all our bodies are going to look different. I just want you to relax, you know? So like from the floor, it just looks like this. Okay, you're gonna scoot, release. So on the chair, obviously, you have to modify it because you're sitting. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chair. We have many uses for it. So we're going to do another modify exercise. So again, this is to pull the shoulders back, drop your head, let all that tension release from your neck down. So depending on how high your chair is, just make sure, you know, maybe go a little bit wider for your shoulders, but do what feels comfortable. Like, I don't want any rounding of your back. I'm going to push my chair forward, just relax a little bit. I'm going to keep my hands there and just drop my head. Okay, so keep the feet parallel. Just again, shake everything out. Let your head drop through. Feel the stretch. Okay, and then you're gonna slowly come back up. All right, so again, as you come back up, keep the shoulders back, so none of this. Okay, so again, only go as far as you feel comfortable. You can actually move the arms forward if you want to. My chair rolls, but I don't think everybody else does. And then inhale, come back up. If it's too much to hold onto your chair, relax the arms there. Okay, so everything we're doing there right now is just to relax. So again, when you bend forward from the hips. You can reach the arms forward, you can let your head drop through. This should feel pretty good. Okay, make sure the weight is in your heels. Okay, so I want you to drop your head again, letting all that tension go from your neck down. And breathing is really important. If you're holding in your breath, you're tensing up your body. We don't want to hold in everything. Okay, so again, send the hips back. Okay, so I'm doing a modified chair down dog. If you do this on the floor, your hips are up in an upside down V. You could just hang out here as long as you want. Shake out your head. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. Okay, no tension in the shoulders. Maybe you can drop a little bit. So do what feels good. Everything you're doing, even though I'm guiding you, I want you to do what feels good for your body. If it's too much for you to hold your arms out, don't do it. Okay, relax. Let's do a few more times. So again, arms forward, drop your head through, hips back. You can feel a little stretch in your hamstrings too. And bring it back up. I can roll the chair. And breathe. I want you to hang out the bottom for a second. So again, release everything, shake everything out. So again, if it feels too much for you to come down very low, you can stay upright. So what I want you to do from here now, so again, no tension in your shoulders. I want you to bend the right leg. Look underneath your left armpit. So keep the weight, the energy back. Pretend as somebody's pulling your hips back. And then inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, bend the left leg, straighten off that right leg. So again, keep sending the energy back. You'll feel a nice little stretch in the hamstrings, a little bit of rotation, exhale. Now bend the right leg, straighten out the left. And switch other side, breathe into it. Okay, so you might feel like one side feels tighter than the other. Exhale, breathe. You might feel the lats stretching, so these are your lats right here. So depending on what's tight, it could be your chest or your lats. And at your own pace, I want you to exhale, breathe. You can hang out there, whatever feels good for you. You could come back to center, bend your legs. Let's fold over your legs. Okay, shake your head out, relax everything, scoop your belly in, and then slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Take your time, roll up through your spine. Whew, doesn't that feel good? So for those of you guys that are joining me for the first time, thank you for joining me, thank you for tuning in. My name is Cindy Lai, I'm a personal trainer and fitness instructor. I teach classes throughout the week. Sunday I do specifically mobility, because I think it's something that, Sundays, you know, an easier day. We've, you know, been through a week, you know, we got through the week, and Sunday is just, you know, a moment to just kind of relax and give our bodies the love that it needs, especially if you've been working out hard, or whether you have or you haven't been working out at all. It's an easy day just to like feel good, you know, and not to beat yourself up. All right, so just make sure you stay hydrated. That's the other thing people don't realize. If you're not hydrated, your body also tenses up. So when you make sure you get up from your chair and your desk every like 20, 30 minutes, even if you can't go far, stand up, release your spine, roll the shoulders out, you know, like, and just relax everything down. All right, so how are we feeling? So first again. All right, next exercise. So again, we're gonna grab the chair. Hopefully you can see me. So again, you don't have to go very low. If that's not available to you, you can stay upright. I want you to bend forward, hinging from the hip. Keep a slight bend in your legs. All I want you to do, I want you to place the right hand behind the head. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're gonna curl, scoop, and track your chest, curl it in, and then exhale, reach. Now you can stay here, you can stand up, open, look, okay, where your right elbow is. Okay, so you feel a nice big stretch in the chest. Okay, so again, scoop and curl. So again, you can let everything hang. Keep the legs bent, weight in the heels. You can either stay over here, or if you want a little bit more, stand up nice and tall. Look, breathe into that right side. So again, make sure there's no crunching, nothing like straining. So you should breathe into that right side. And again, curl it in. And exhale, open it up, look towards your right elbow. So again, no tension over here. If it doesn't feel good for you, open up the arms. Okay, I want you to find your modification. Inhale, and then exhale, open, but this should feel fine for everybody mostly. Okay, keep the legs slightly bent. Breathe into it. Let's do one more. Inhale, and then exhale, breathe. Exhale into that side. Again, legs slightly bent for 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. All right, how does that feel? All right, so you can always like move around in between. You might feel like one side's tighter than the other. If you're like sitting like in these weird positions, you might be like really tense on one side. All right, so the other side, okay? Try to look this side so you can see. All right, so left side over here. Okay, show you a different angle. So again, bend the legs, curl it in, and then exhale. You can stay upright, open it up. Okay, and again, curl it in, and then exhale, breathe, open. You can stand up nice and tall. You can look by your left elbow. So inhale, curl. You can just stay where you are. Just do what feels good. You know, some of you guys might crack your back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale, curl. You can stand up, breathe, and 2 more. Inhale, and use the breath to help you. This side is so much looser. Last one. And exhale, and you're gonna hold it, breathe into it, legs slightly bent, 3, 2, 1, and relax, shake it out. Whew. How are we doing? So far so good? Okie dokie. So again, a lot of like chest opening back, you know, so I'm gonna put the chair to the side for a second. And again, you can do this throughout the day, right? Stretching, nobody ever gets enough stretching. Think of how many hours you're sitting, right? I don't know, 5 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. Again, there's a reason why they say sitting is the new smoking years ago. I have always, it's not today I address posture, mobility. I've been talking about that since as far as I can remember, because yes, this is not the fancy stuff, but this is the stuff that's going to keep you injury free. If you're a workout fanatic, you'll find like with better mobility, better posture, you'll maximize your movements, you know, and you'll maximize your workouts a lot better. Because if you're always injured, you're like, you know, this all the time, on your computer, on your desk, and you do a push-up, you do a muscle-up, you do all these things, and you're all crooked, what do you think is going to happen? Injury, 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 right? We want to last, right? We want to last, we want to stay strong, we want to stay limber, you know, as we get older. So train smart, all right? So next exercise we're going to do. How are you guys doing so far? Hey, how's everything going? Hi! I can't see you. All right, so again, for those of you guys joining me, again, my name is Cindy Lai, personal trainer, fitness instructor, and today I just did an impromptu live video. I just want to talk about posture, you know, a lot. So, all right, so the next exercise we're going to do, it takes a little bit of body awareness, I'll try to do this so you can see. Okay, so the way you stand, I want you not to arch your back or tuck. So what that means, if you can see from here, my pelvis is neutral. So if you don't know what that means, place your hand behind your back, lower back, hand in front of your stomach. So if you're arching, you look like this. If you're tucking, you look like this. You want to find that section in between. That's how you should be standing. That's how you should be planking. That's how you should be doing push-up. That's how you should be doing a lot of movements. Okay, you want that neutral pelvis. Okay, because when you don't have that, and certain muscles get tight, certain muscles get weak, you know, and then it turns into issues in a lot of your exercises. So I want you to think about neutral pelvis. So again, keeping everything nice and, you know, just loose, you know, but keeping that back flat. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do, I want you to reach your arms forward. Okay, so again, no tension over here. I want you to pull the shoulder blades back. So again, without arching your back, that's not standing up nice and tall. Again, everything starts from your pelvis. I want you to pull the shoulder blades back. So if you can see from here, I'm pulling the shoulder blades back. See if that makes any sense? Pulling the shoulder blades back. Okay, so actively pulling that over here. So without compromising the rest of my form. All right, as you pull back. So again, keep the knees nice and soft. I want you to reach, pull the shoulders, pull the shoulders, pull the shoulders. And as you bring your arms all the way up overhead, extend as high as you can. Okay, so wherever you're over here, extend, shrug the shoulders, shoulders to ear. Okay, and then drop the shoulders. Depress the scapula. So again, watch for that, you know, rounding of the back. I want your rib cage down, belly button in, and then actively pull the shoulder blades back. So I want you to be mindful of the movements. Okay, pull, 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 pull. So squeezing the shoulder blades back. So pretend I have my finger. I'm sticking it in between your shoulder blades, and then relax forward. Shake it out. We're going to do only a few of these. So again, it's easy to just do this, right? And not get anything out of it. But if you think about what you're doing, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you to pull the shoulders back. This is your scapula right here. Right? So what happens is when you're rounding in that posture, I'm exaggerating. Think about what happens over here, right? Everything gets exacerbated, things get tight. Your lats might get tight. All right, so think about what you're doing when you're doing movements. All right, that's not good. You can pull something very easily. So what you're trying to do is we're trying to bulletproof the shoulders, right? So that has a lot to do with your scapula. All right, so again, I know this is not the best shirt for that, but hopefully you can see. So starting here again, think neutral pelvis, okay? And I want you to breathe. So reach the arms forward, okay? No tension. And then from here, pull the shoulder blades down and back, okay? So find a position where you can actually, you know, keep them back, keep everything engaged. And then as you're reaching, keep the shoulders back, keep the shoulders back, keep the shoulders back, okay? As you're reaching up overhead, you're going to reach over your head without compromising your form. Shrug the shoulders up, okay? And then exhale, pull the shoulders down, and then keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. So again, nice and easy, nice and easy. I mean, you're going to be retracting, pulling the shoulders back, okay? And releasing it down. All right, I'll try to show you from the front, see if you can see this. And again, so again, you're gonna reach towards the front, nothing over here, no tension, okay? And then from here, drive the arms back. So again, neutral pelvis, okay? Knees are nice and soft. And again, so as you're breathing, keep pulling your shoulders back. Pretend and imagine I'm sticking my finger in between your shoulders. Okay, reach, 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 reach. See if you can see me. Shrug, okay? Deep breath. Exhale, depress the scapula. Pull the shoulders back, pull the shoulders back. Okay, so again, no tension in the neck. So I'm going pretty slow, pretty slow. Good, and release, shake it out. All right, one more time. So again, neutral pelvis, okay? So again, everything, the energy is down, so none of this, okay? Take a deep breath, exhale, shoulders back. So even here, if you can't go up and down, circle it out, okay? Without maintaining the form, then I would just suggest, just keep it in that first position, okay? As you're reaching up, reach up as high as you can. Get tall, get long. Deep breath, depress the scapula, pull the shoulders, pull the shoulders, pull the shoulders. So again, don't compromise the form. Pull, 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 pull. So again, finger in between your shoulder blades and reach all the way down. Good. and relax, shake it out. All right, so again, if you have all that tightness, right? I was working on this like way before I did the video. It's just my neck crunches up. I get tight all the time because of all the exercises that I do. You know, like my chest gets really tight. So I have to spend a lot of time doing all these exercises, you know, but as soon as I do them, like, oh, I can turn my head, you know, like you should have saw me this morning. I'm like, ugh, but I have to spend a lot of time on it because it's all the other muscles around it that tightens up. So again, if you're sitting on your desk, if you're standing, you know, it's just a lot of different things that go on. All right, so last exercise we're going to do, it takes a little bit of concentration and focus. So I took a Feldenkrais workshop before everything went down, and Feldenkrais is a method that is developed by an Israeli scientist, and it's just teaching your nervous system and brain how to work together. And it's nothing strenuous, and it's just learning how to realign your body. And the workshop that I took with my boyfriend, like it was like 2-3 hours. We both walked out of there. We walked in there with pain, with back issues. We walk out of there with no pain, and it's just simple movements. So I'm going to take a little bit of that because again, I only took a workshop, so I still need to practice more. But I play with it on my own. So this involves the use of your eyes. All right. So if you just test it right now. If you circle your head around one direction and then go to the other direction, where do you go comfortably without feeling any pain in your neck? All right, so what I want you to do, now this time it's going to take a lot of engagement and thinking about it. So listen to my voice, all right? You have the option with your arms, like what they teach in Feldenkrais is no, like, you know, they don't want any tension. I like to add my own variation to it, so if my shoulders are tight or something, I can place my hands behind my back, all right? I can place my hands behind my back like this, you know? I can pull the shoulders back like I did before. So do what feels good for you. If you're like, none of that, just keep your shoulders down, but just make sure you're not like, again, rounding your back. So all I want you to do from here, I'm gonna place it this way because this feels comfortable for me. All right, I'm gonna actively pull the shoulders back. There's no tension in your neck. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to drop your chin all the way down. So I want you to think about looking over the bridge of your nose, like use your eyes to lead, all right? So you're looking as low as you can. And then from here, you're gonna go to the right, but use your eyes to lead, like, again, no tension in your neck, but go super, super slow, okay? So you're gonna turn your eyeballs, both of them, towards the right. Okay, go super, super slow and turn your eyeball to the right as much as you can as you're going to the right. And just make sure you're breathing, okay? When you can't go anymore, then look up high into your eye socket, as high as you can. Use your eyes. Think about using your eyes, not your neck. Use your eyes to lead. So keep looking, keep looking. Now as you go to the left, turn both eyeballs as far left as you can. And again, make sure you're breathing. Okay, then when you can't go anymore, looking down to the lower left-hand corner and coming all the way down to that one full rotation and chin down. Okay, shake everything out. So I want you in the same direction we just tried. Let's see how much more range of motion you have. Okay? So if you're turning chin down, you could go a little bit faster. Like, I don't know if you can see from before, I have much more range of motion. So basically what I'm getting you guys to do, right? So like, if this is my eyeball, pretend my chin is down. I'm really using my eyeballs, both of them, to really drive down, like looking down as far as I can until I can't anymore, and then wherever my fingers, I'm pointing, I'm pointing, I'm pointing. So I'm doing this as I'm lifting my head to one direction and circle around, but I'm leading with my eyeballs, not my neck, with my eyeballs. It's very different. And again, this takes practice, right? But when I did this in the workshop, I was like, holy cow, my neck loosened up so much, I was just astounded. It's because of like their nervous system connecting to your brain, and it's just like the eyes have a lot to do with just like loosening up the neck. It's crazy. But I plan to take more classes. I'm exploring it on my own right now. I do a lot of Feldenkrais, but it's just, you know, it's a great way to like loosen up the neck. All right, so let's try the other side. So again, your arms can be loose and relaxed. They could be behind you, whatever makes you feel good. Shoulders back. So let's try the other side. Okay, so you're gonna follow my voice. I want you to drop your chin all the way down. Okay, this time you're going to like look over the bridge of your nose, like as far down as you can go with your eyes. And this time you're gonna initiate to the left side. So lead with the left eyeball, let the right eyeball follow. And again, no tension in your neck. So really like using your eyeballs to go as far as you can, like looking to that left corner. Okay, so again, no tension in your neck. Okay, and go so slow, super, super slow. And just make sure you're breathing. Now when you get to the upper left corner, keep looking up with both eyes. As deep as you can. Okay, let the eyes go as far back as you possibly can. Okay, don't forget to breathe, guys. And then as you go to the right, again, take your time with it. Let both eyes go as far right as possible. Use your eyes to lead. It's very different from using your neck. And again, breathing into it. Keep looking down. Now you're heading down towards the right-hand corner. Okay? Keep looking. And then again, over the bridge of your nose, all the way down. And relax. Shake everything out. Okay? So now, test it out. Going from your left to your right. I don't know if you can see where I was before. Like, this is normally not my range of motion. But again, it's taking these exercises, you know, I can't wait to explore more of Feldenkrais, but again, it's just because your spine, like, you're always crunched up if you're stressed, like whatever you're going through now, like the breathing, it's so important right now. The breathing helps so much. It's really important just to like remember to breathe. But I couldn't do this like a couple hours ago. You know, I have to do this like maybe throughout the day because I get so tense and when I'm working out, it scrunches everything up. But like this is not my normal range of motion. I can't normally turn all the way there. I usually have a lot of, I'm very restricted. So again, I hope you guys, found this helpful. Please feel free to share with everyone. I usually have classes throughout the week that I like to, I'll do total body blast. I'll use things like books. This week I use like books. I'll use water bottles, wine bottles. There's so many things that you can play with. I know that a lot of things are out. I'll do makeshift things. I'll do it off my door. If there's something specific you'd like to see, let me know. Tomorrow is 10-minute abs. I do it on Instagram Live under Cindy Life Fitness at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I do 10 minutes abs, I have to figure out either 5:30 or 6 p.m. on Facebook, my Facebook page, Cindy Life Fitness. And so 12 p.m. I do mobility. I'll put the schedule all together so you guys have it, but I teach class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today I just did something impromptu. I feel like posture is so important and it's something that everybody needs to work on and improve because with better posture, you're out of pain. Save yourself a trip to the doctor. Nobody needs to go to the doctor right now, especially like you don't need to get injured. So take care of your bodies. That's the best thing you could do. Your posture is everything. You want to grow older without turning into the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You don't want that. Once your head gets so forward, you can't fix it 100%. Think about it. Like if somebody's like this all the time, how heavy that head is. Fix your posture now. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this and, I hope you found this helpful and useful. I welcome all feedback. I usually take donations from my class. If you care to donate, you can find me on Venmo under Cindy Life Fitness. If not, that's completely okay. If you can share my videos, I would really appreciate this. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. Hang in there. We're going to get through this together. Let's come out of this stronger than we, came into this crisis and this pandemic. Let's continue supporting each other. Let's continue staying connected and spreading, positivity and good vibes. All right, so have a great one. I hope to see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. or again at 6 p.m. for my 10-minute abs, and Sunday at 12 p.m. Have a great one. Mwah. Take care.